Welcome to PingaOculto, the spy products store specialized in before starting with the product review. Remember that at the description you can consult the video in other languages, in addition to the channel's official sales offices with worldwide shipments, contact media, and social networks. The Nano earpiece is the smallest concealed earphone model on the market with a size of only 3 mm and operation with electromagnetic induction technology. In the case of a collar or inductor element, it transmits an inductive wave that causes the vibration of the earpiece's generating sound when introduced into the ear is completely hidden and impossible to hear. Impressive, isn't it? Besides, the safety of its use is guaranteed as there is no need for have no electrical circuits inside and include an extractor bar and extractor magnet for its extraction in a noise-free environment. Only you will be able to hear the phone call or audio you are playing, and it is not necessary to charge the earpiece. We know this technology seems to be from another planet. Also, if you need to use it in a noisy environment in which the volume of the Nano earpiece is not, you can use it with a VIP Pro type earpiece. These earpieces require a battery to amplify the waves of the inductor collar and have a super small size to hide them. In-ear earpiece VIP Pro Super Mini, measuring 1.10 cm long by 0.64 cm wide, includes a transparent thread for removal with a finger or tweezers. To operate, uses a battery Type 337 that offers up to 4 hours of autonomy depending on the volume of the VIP Pro Ultra Mini. Has similar dimensions of 1.08 cm long by 0.68 cm wide. Its extraction is done by the battery is made with an extractor bar that is magnetized to the battery, so it must always be inserted into the battery in the earpiece before inserting it into the ear. To operate, it uses a Type 379 battery with up to 4 hours of autonomy depending on the volume. The Nano V3 earpiece model includes a necklace inductor with jack connector that can be connected to the cell phone or MP3 player. If your cell phone does not have this port, you can connect it using an original adapter. The operation is like that of headphones, hearing through the earpiece and communicating through the microphone integrated in the induction collar. You will be able to make phone calls without distance limit or play any audio such as recordings and regulate the volume on your cell phone or MP3 player for its operation. Inductor should always be in the collar, hidden under the clothing. Its autonomy is approximately 4 hours depending on the volume and includes a USB charging cable. Charging time is approximately 1 hour. The Nano V3 grommet kit includes a magnet puller bar and 2 grommets. Nano magnetized in a plastic bag. It is important to differentiate the magnet extractor from the magnet extractor. The pinganillos, we can separate each piece with the fingernail. Also includes in a case the necklace, the USB charging cable, and if you have purchased the kit with the VIP Pro Super Mini earpiece, you can use will be included along with 2 batteries. If you have selected the VIP Pro Ultra Mini earpiece, the bar will be added. To remove the earpiece before starting to use the product, check that you are using an original PingaOculto product by verifying that the logo is the same as in the products and purchased in an official sales channel. You can consult us if you have any doubts, and don't forget to consult the online instructions for more information. First, turn the induction collar on by setting the switch to the on position. It will light up a blue light. If the light does not appear, turn the switch to the OFF position and charge the inductor necklace with a charger of up to 5 volts and 1 ampere, or by connecting it to the USB port of a computer. After a few minutes, the red charging light will appear and turn off when fully charged. Now connect your cell phone or MP3 player to the jack port and use an adapter if your cell phone does not have a jack port. On the iPhone, it is very important to use an original Apple adapter for it to work correctly with phone calls. To check that it works, place the inductor collar on a table and place the extractor magnet together with the 2 Nano earpieces in position horizontal and glued to the coiled inductor collar. Then plays a song at maximum volume and remember to unmute your cell phone. You will notice how they vibrate or sound at a higher volume, low, when they are attached to the inductor collar, and this means that it is working properly. If you do not get the vibration, check the charge of the inductor collar and try another cell phone, tablet computer, or MP3 player. If you have purchased the kit with the VIP Pro Super Mini or Ultra Mini in-ear earpiece, you can unscrew the cover, insert the battery with the positive plus symbol, side facing up, screw the cover back on, and the induction collar to check that it works. Always remember to insert the battery in the battery compartment. The VIP Pro Ultra Mini earpiece before inserting it in the ear so that it can be removed if the earpiece is brought closer to the ear. VIP Pro type earpiece with a battery inside it. We hear a noise similar to an untuned radio is on and running if the sound is very loud and similar to the flapping of B. We must slightly extend the spring inside and reinsert the B into the B stack by screwing the lid on correctly, and everything is ready to insert the earpiece. Nano, it is recommended to clean the ear before inserting the earpiece with swabs or spray. First, detach an ear cleaning tip with your fingernail and rotate the head 90 degrees so that it can. The left ear, where we are going to insert the earpiece, faces upwards. Then drop the earpiece into your ear and holding the position, let the earpiece fall into your ear. Shake your head and make circular movements until you feel the sensation of a drop of water falling into the ear, and the plugged ear may need to be repeated several times until it is. Correct insertion is achieved by turning the head to the opposite side and placing the head in the correct position. Hand and the earpiece comes out easily. It will not be correctly inserted with an earpiece in the hand. The left ear is usually sufficient, and inserting the other ear into the right ear can cause the left ear is recommended as it is usual to hear better through the left ear, but the right ear is recommended as it is usual to hear better through the right ear. Then on the right, we can also try with the right ear. It is not advisable to try to push the earpiece with a cotton swab or similar, since we will not achieve the correct introduction. When the earpiece is well inserted in the ear, we can place the kit in the body, remembering that the inductor collar must always be on the neck to transmit the sound to the earpiece. We can use adhesive tape or tape to adjust it to the shape of our shoulders so that it does not move. When used on the induction collar, the button with a telephone icon allows you to answer or hang up the phone call and pause or play the recording. The volume buttons, if they are pressed and held, pressed buttons will increase or decrease the volume of the induction collar. It is recommended not to turn it up too high or too low, the volume of the induction collar, and turn it up on the mobile to increase its autonomy to extract. The Nano earpiece places the extractor magnet on the base of the extractor bar and rotates the head 90 degrees and insert the bar into the ear. Another very effective method of extraction is to place the extractor magnet at the beginning of the ear canal and shake the head while maintaining the position. The VIP Pro Super Mini earpiece can be removed by pulling the transparent thread with your finger or with a clamp, and the VIP Pro Ultra Mini with an extractor bar that attaches to the battery inside. Remember to clean the earpiece with water or isopropyl alcohol after use. In case of use, turn off the induction collar and remove the battery from the VIP Pro earpiece to prevent it from becoming clogged and lowered sound is heard. Carefully clean the holes of the VIP Pro earpiece using a needle or pin. If you have any questions or need assistance, you can write to us by any of the means of contact that you can see in the description or on our website. Until next time, spies, remember to use them ethically and according to current regulations.